The day was just like any other, but for the kids of Unity, it was the day everything changed. They were supposed to be getting ready for school, but in hushed tones over their comms, they were preparing for war. "How is the ramen?" came the calm voice of Leo. The response was immediate, a unified whisper from across the city. "Black garlic? My favorite." The signal was a go. Candy, the catalyst for all of this, was a force of nature, driven by the memory of every child the flock had betrayed. Her movements were a blur of fury and grace as she dismantled Unity's security, using their own tech against them. By her side, Jenny moved like a ghost, her pulse blaster disabling cameras with surgical precision, a silent and deadly extension of her resolve. They were no longer rogue agents. They were leaders. Then, the kids joined the fight. It was a symphony of chaos and skill. Jocks made the earth tremble, creating barriers that halted guards in their tracks. Rio's water power shorted out electronics, flooding the corridors with confusion. Blaze's fire melted through steel doors, opening a path to the inner sanctum. Leo and Nina directed the whole operation, a flawless, tactical ballet of teamwork and rebellion. They moved as one, not as pawns, but as an army united by a single purpose. They were about to breach the final security checkpoint, when the last of Unity's defense force stood in their way, a squad of hardened security agents, armed and ready. Jenny and Candy fought to hold them off while the kids scrambled to bypass the final door. In the chaos, Jenny was knocked down, her pulse blaster sent skittering across the floor. A security guard aimed his weapon at her, a cold, calculated look in his eyes. In that moment of vulnerability, something inside Jenny ignited. The mysterious scythe, a relic she had carried since her first mission, began to glow with a chilling, spectral light. It floated into her hand, its metal blade now shimmering with ethereal energy. A silent thought, a clear voice, echoed in her mind. "I chose you for your spirit. The fire that burns against a corrupted world. I chose you to protect what is pure." Empowered by the scythe's purpose, Jenny moved with a new ferocity. She didn't attack with violence. Instead, she swung the scythe and a wave of concentrated non-lethal energy erupted from the blade. It created a powerful, silent blast that incapacitated the remaining guards, sending them to the floor harmlessly. The path was clear. They found the flock, the men and women who had betrayed them, and captured them. Not with violence, but with a strategy so flawless, they didn't stand a chance. The climax wasn't a bigger fight. It was a broadcast. A simple video sent to every screen on the planet. The captured members of the flock were there, defeated and ashamed, a living testament to their crimes. Standing before them, unified and strong, were the children. Candy spoke, her voice filled with a righteous fire, exposing every secret project, every lie, and every child they had exploited. And Jenny stood beside her, the scythe now a dormant, ordinary-looking object once more, a symbol of a rebellion that had changed everything. The public watched, saw the truth, and hailed them as heroes. Their fight was over. The kids of Unity stood together, looking out at a world they had changed forever.